Good day, merry meet. My name is Glennis, and I am the Witch of Whitetail Hollow. I want to warmly welcome you to my channel. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. I know it's always a choice whether to watch or not, and if you're here, oh my goodness, thank you. It means so much to me. But I believe this is kind of a start of my series of things you may have purchased for your magical life, and you go, this cost, X amount of dollars, and here it sits. Well, we want to make things, excuse the expression, we want to make things earn their keep. And one of the things that I have discovered, of course, this has been years and years ago, and I'm just, of course, now sharing it with you guys because I've actually had a few questions. But as far as skincare and my spells are concerned, but what I'm going to share with you, and I will try so hard to make this video as quickly as possible, but I don't want to sell this particular essential oil short because, oh my goodness, it offers so much. And that essential oil is Helichrysum. Now, magically, how I use it magically is, now you guys probably already know when I work with Hecate or Hecate, I have a mandrake tincture that I keep, that I do anoint, and I've got something here. I do anoint um, on my third eye when I go into ritual with Hecate, and I use that. Not everyone works with Hecate. And I know that there are a number of you that are having maybe a couple of issues with meditation. This is one of the things that you can anoint on your third eye, your sixth chakra, that will help you in meditation. And again, start with baby steps. It's meditation is one of those things that you should love to do. Have, and of course, last week I believe I shared with you my astral projection uh, tea blend. Have a cup of tea, anoint your third eye, and if it's a minute or 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever it is that you have, tune yourself out, let your spirit go, and let your mind go. But I'm kind of getting off on a tangent there, so my apologies. But definitely very, very good for meditation, very, very good for anointing your body. Now, as far as your magical life is concerned, I have used this in spells in conjunction with, and I have, oh my goodness, I have a plethora of other different essential oils here, but I have combined it with bergamot and cedarwood. Now, with bergamot, helichrysum, and cedarwood is a very, very good magical oil for anointing candles or mojo bags or whatever it is that you're doing for someone who has been traumatized. Uh, that probably would be the best word I could use for them. Now, I'm not talking about someone who's had their feelings hurt or, something very, very light. I'm talking about really trauma. This combination is very, very effective for them and in your spell work. Now, if you are someone that you know are affected by mood swings, if you feel kind of depressed or down in the dumps or, something like that, a very, very good combination. And what I do, I have my little spray bottle here ready. This is witch hazel, helichrysum, And what I do is I blend this together, and if I'm having like a dinner party, or if I'm having a bad day, I come in, spritz a little bit in the air, and I certainly absolutely do this before dinner parties because it does lift your spirits and it does lift your mood. So if you're an empath like I am and you kind of start to take on everybody's baggage or junk or however you want to describe it, Helichrysum and witch hazel is just wonderful. Add maybe, and it's here somewhere, add maybe a little bit of geranium to it, cedarwood, ginger, and bergamot. And you know what? I think I'm going to do that right now. Because today, for me, I have one of those little Dollar Tree glass bowls. And again, this is not for storing. I'm not going to store this. I'm going to put a couple of drops, if I can, maybe 3, of Helichrysum. And let's see. Now, you guys know I don't like anything too floral. I will do a couple of drops of geranium. And I'll do a few drops of cedarwood, if it will come. It will come. And ginger, if I can get it open. I don't want to use too much of this. That should be just about right. This combination, now if you want to put some jojoba oil, go for it. But what I suggest you do with it, and again, it's just a very slight amount. I take this, and yes, that smells wonderful. I'll anoint a little bit on myself. If I'm going to a meeting where I want to be in control of my faculties, or if I'm going to a sad event like a memorial service for someone, this is, it smells, it's not too sweet. It's really, really lovely, lovely. Uh, if you know you're going to be challenged as far as your mood is concerned, you might be meeting with someone you may not really want to meet with. Or if you've been out for the day and, oh my goodness, it's just been one of those days like, I'm an empath and I'm just, taking it all in and, trying to deflect it back a little bit. This is a very, very good combination. When you come in, if you just want to just sit in the tub, run a tub, a nice hot tub, just takes a few drops of this and just sit and have a good, healthy soak. This is a very cleansing, very calming, very calming. And again, it's not too sweet. And it will make you very intriguing to those that you meet. How about? But I'm an absolute proponent of a little bit of anointing on yourself in your tub, or a little bit of spritz in your room if you know you're going to have guests. And no matter if it's the holidays or not, or if you're just having a dinner party and you want everyone to have a great time, just not a lot, just a little bit in the room. And I think that you might be surprised at what you will receive. Now, that's magically. Mundane, of course. This has, oh my goodness, so many incredible, incredible uses. It is, now I know of some people who will take this. And again, it's for most of us, do a patch test, please. But for most of us, it's fine to just rub on your hands. If you can find uh, somewhere that's having a sale, good luck finding a sale on Helichrysum. Good luck. But if you can find somewhere that, has like buy one, get one half off, or maybe they'll bundle them too, then please, by all means, because you'll want one for your apothecary and you will want one for your first aid kit. Now, as far as your first aid kit in your mundane life, Helichrysum is a very powerful anticoagulant. So if you're like me and you're up at the hollow and you're doing this and that, you get a nick here and there. And of course, it's always a good idea to wash it and give it a good cleanse. But if you see the bleeding is, not what you're happy with, take your Helichrysum, put a few dots on there, and not necessarily rub it in depending on your wound, but let it soak in and let it do its job until, if it's serious enough, until you can get to the emergency room or the urgent care, because this is a very, very powerful anticoagulant. What I do is, and some of you may know, I don't know, I have been working out, and what I do, if, oh my goodness, my back is sore, oh my knee is sore, and I've been working out virtually almost every single day, I will take a few drops of Helichrysum, a few drops of jojoba oil, again in a little bowl like this, and I will just take the whole lot of it and rub it on my knee or my back, whatever is aching or hurting me. And this does a wonderful, wonderful job with this anti-inflammatory and all of the wonderful, wonderful components that it is. And as a matter of fact, I'm burning a little bit of the oil in my diffuser today. And again, it will lift your spirits. And, if you've had a bad day, or even if you've had a good day, but if you've had a bad day, put some in, spritz some about, put some in your bath water, anoint yourself a little bit, because yes, it's marvelous. It's, again, it's not too floral, it's not too sweet, it's woodsy, it's a very slight bit of citrus, just ever so slight bit of citrus, but it's very, very lightly scented. Now, as far as skincare is concerned, here we go, guys. What I have been doing, and I have been doing it for a number of years, and you guys probably, knowing that I'm like this close to to retirement, know, probably can guess my age. But what I do and what I have been doing and what I have here is a blend of organic. Please make sure whatever it is that you buy to put on your skin, your Helichrysum and your jojoba is 100% organic, because you do not want to be putting this on either on your sore knee or back or your face, please. But, and one more thing I want to add before we get to the skin component. I have done, now I know who I buy from as far as my Helichrysum is concerned. It is 100% organic. This is as pure as it can get. Now, it is not inexpensive. This, I don't know the size of it. I have to put on my glasses and yeah. But this probably would cost about $30 to $50. But this does, drop for drop, this does so much. I have done a little bit of research in the last few days before I did this video, and I was very shocked. I was, I did just a Google, just kind of a Google thing, and to find that there are some people, let's see, probably, I'm guessing this size, which is pretty close to that size. It's certainly not an ounce, but they are selling Helichrysum, but it's blended. And the thing of it is, they're not even saying it's 100% organic. they're not even saying it's jojoba. They said, well, it could be jojoba or sunflower. Well, to me and to you, this may be really super important because your skin is just so incredibly, especially your face and everywhere else is so incredibly important. And it was inexpensive. It was like less, I don't know about shipping, but it was like less than $10 for something like this. So you may get 1 drop of helichrysum to an ounce or half an ounce of jojoba oil. That's nuts. That's totally unacceptable. To me, to purchase this helichrysum and to blend it not only in my Magick, in my mundane life, it just made sense to me to make the investment. It's lasted me a very, very long time because, again, it only takes a drop or two. Now, in this particular drop, this is what I use for my face. This is an ounce. Up to here is an ounce. I have added, now, if you are just starting out, again, please do a patch test, but I have added, not an entire ounce, but pretty much an ounce of the jojoba oil to nine drops of the helichrysum. And this is what I use. Now, at the end of the day, how I use it, now you guys know I have already discussed as far as my skincare routine is concerned. You know I am 60 way plus years old. Okay. I'll just put it right out there. I'm pretty darn close to retirement. Yay. But and I have, like I said, I've joined a gym. I have ladies that I work with every single day, same ladies every single class. And, excuse me for saying this, and I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but I've been exercising probably for about a month with the same ladies, and they come to me and they say, "Oh my goodness, your skin is so nice." And I have to tell you guys, I was born and raised on the Gulf Coast, and probably from the age of 11 or 12 on up, I have suntanned. And I mean, seriously, did a lot of sunbathing. Of course, the older that I've gotten, probably when I was 40, I said, well, maybe I better slow down on the sunbathing. And I did, but I still, even now, in the spring and the fall, not so much in the hot, hot summer, but I will take my chair out. I'll sit a good hour plus to get my vitamin D and to get a little bit of glow on my face because I don't want to look, just too incredibly white. But I still put a little sun on my face. But they tell me, your skin is so nice. And an ounce of this, 9 drops of the helichrysum, and I make sure every single night all of my makeup is off. And what I do is shortly, if you have a bath, if you have a shower, whatever it is that you take, directly after you finished bathing, when your pores are still open, take your blend, do a little dot here, a little dot here, just a little rub in. And what I do, the next thing I do is I take just a wee bit more, put it on my forehead, and I really concentrate on the middle of my forehead. There's no Botox here. No, 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 there's no Botox here. And I take it, I give it a good rub, and I do it in like an M or an N or whatever you want to call it. But I do here, 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 until it is totally, totally soaked in. So not only does this help with any kind of wrinkling that is happening on your skin, but it also is relaxing your muscles. You want to relax these muscles because a lot of the tension that you you know encounter during the day, you would be surprised. I know I've been surprised before. I've gone and I've been driving and doing different things, and I go to look in the rearview mirror and I can see and I'm just, I'm like, oh no, this is not a good thing. So do over and over, and you have, of course, you want to pay attention to your eyes. The next area that I pay attention to is right here. And if you're aging like I am, which I, I don't think, I think the majority of you are younger than I am, but on my jowls right here, around my mouth, always going up, ladies. And then I always on my neck and as down as far as you dare, as far as you dare, massage this up because you want to have a nice neckline. The older that you get, you want to have a lovely neckline. And there you go. That's the gist of what I do every single day is, and once a week I do my hibiscus mask, and I've already told you guys about that. And that's pretty much the gist of it. Now, if you don't, and if you just simply cannot find 100% organic Helichrysum oil, there are some substitutes. Of course, you're going to need your jojoba oil as a carrier oil, because you're going to be adding some more components. But I want to tell you, you can use chamomile, you can use lavender, and you can use frankincense. But Helichrysum, and I'm starting to sound like a spokesperson, and I apologize for that. But I mean, this stuff really rocks. But Helichrysum has more anti-inflammatory than chamomile, and it has more tissue regenerating action than lavender does, and it is more helpful in forming scar tissue than frankincense. That it outdoes every one of them. But if you just simply can't find this for yourself, chamomile, lavender, and frankincense. I hope this helps you all. I know I've thrown a lot of it out there, but you know what? This is just an incredibly wonderful thing. I've just enjoyed using it. I use it on, of course, my face. And if I have any achy joints, it is just so wonderful. And the cologne, the perfume that I make from it, a bath additive that I make from it will uplift your mood and help you out there. And of course, burning it a little bit in your essential oil burner will help too. I hope you guys have a wonderful, awesome weekend. Please stay safe, stay happy, and stay healthy. I want to thank you. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you, and it has meant so much to me to grow this channel and to share everything that works or me with you. Merry part, and I hope to merry meet again. Goodbye, guys.